Welcome back to another Glowforge Friday. Today I'm going to show you how to make this really cool lucky penny key ring, keychain, whatever it's called. It's super simple. It just takes like a couple shapes. So we're going to do, first we're going to make 3 circles. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and we're going to make 1 square, or a rectangle actually. So 1 rectangle. All right. First, let's go ahead and make all of these. Just put a stroke on it and take away the fill. All right, so the first one we're going to make 0.6 inches. And I'll explain why everything is the size it is in just a second. So that one's 0.6. This one, let's go ahead and constrain the ratio. This one's 0.95. Okay, and then this one is going to be 1.2. 1.2. Okay, so, and then this guy is going to be, the width is going to be 0.75, and the height is going to be 0.7. Oh, I got to take off the, so 0.75 and 0.7. All right, so in this keychain here, what the idea is that this is the front side over here, and you'll be able to see the penny through this black circle. So obviously if the black circle was outside the penny would fall out. So the black circle exposes the penny. The backside is full leather with Get Lucky engraved, or you could engrave whatever you wanted into it. So I'm going to show you how to make these holes for the Glowforge and how to just make everything perfect. All right, so first off, we're just going to make one of these to start here. So we'll align these. So this is the outer ring and the ring of circles, okay? So I like to line them up first. Then we're going to take this piece here. We're going to the stroke menu right here. We're going to make the cap rounded, the corner rounded, and we're going to make a dashed line. Okay, I like to have a 4mm gap, 4 millimeters, and then we're going to give the weight of it 1.25 millimeters. Boom. Okay, super simple. So now we have the one side, so we can copy that. We'll hold that option on the Mac, and now we have 2. Easy money. So this one can go right in the middle of the circle there. Okay, and we can line those up. So now we're ready to go. Now we want to join all of these together so it looks like this. We don't want the laser. The laser, if we just pulled the piece over and we left it, the laser would cut this line too. So we need to make it so this is all joined together. So first we're going to do, this may seem like a weird extra step, but it's easier to get everything lined up with this. We're going to group this, which is Command G, and then Command G, and then we're going to bring this up. Okay, now we're going to grab all of it, and we're going to align it to the center. Okay, boom. So now we can drag this guy out. I'm just going to use the arrows. That looks good, and that looks good. So what we're looking for here is to make sure that that the circle is past this line. So I'm actually going to bump it one more over. Okay, and it doesn't really matter if they're equal on either side. That's not important right now. So now we're going to ungroup this. Ungroup, and then we're going to grab just these 2 pieces right here. Boom. And we're going to go down to our shape modes down here, and we're going to unite. Boom. And we're going to do the same thing on this one. We're going to ungroup it first. Okay, object, ungroup, and then we're going to take these 2, and we're going to do the same thing. Unite. There we go. That was super easy. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take these 2, because we want to make these outlines here. So we want to make them so they're cutting circles out. So we're going to take this. We selected both of them. We go up to object, or object, yeah, and then expand. Okay, and then expand again. Okay. We're going to take the fill on that, cut it to 0, We're going to add just a bit of a stroke to it. Okay, boom, there we go. So now we have our circles cut for stitching. We have the circle for the penny, and we have the outside. And then in the middle here, when we fold it together, we'll put a key ring before we glue it all together. So now we want to add some text. So we can just type in get. I like to make mine, I don't like to hit enter when I do that. I like to make it a separate line. That way I can get them just as close as I want to get them. So we'll do this, and we'll change the font. That might be the same one. Good enough anyway. Put it down here. Let's align it to the middle. Make it a little bit bigger. Oh, hello. Make it just a bit bigger. All right. And now we're gonna, because the Glowforge doesn't see fonts, so we need to go here in under type, and we go to create outlines. So now that's vector artwork, and you'll see here too, I'm sure you run into this, but see these little blue lines right here. The Glowforge will cut on those. Like if I was cutting this out, I'm going to be engraving it. But if I was cutting this out, it would cut into these things, and it can look wonky depending on what you're doing. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to click Unite. So now it all becomes one piece. Then I'm also going to rotate it 90 degrees. Oh, well, 270 actually, I guess. I never know which way it's going to turn. If you know which way it's going to turn, let me know how I can figure that out. Okay, so we're good to go. Now we can take all of this and align it. And now you have a Get Lucky keychain. Of course, because the Glowforge does weird, decides to cut out things in weird orders, we want to make the circles, all the inside circles, we're going to make those red. And then we're going to turn this green. It doesn't matter the colors. I just like to switch them up, and so when I go into the Glowforge, it'll cut the inside circles first before it cuts the outside. So now we'll send this to the Glowforge. Remember, when you go to export this, export as, and then a scalable vector graphic, an SVG. And when you do this, make sure when you click export that none of these are clicked. Okay, these will change the size of your artwork as it goes to the Glowforge. So we just want to have those undone. Okay, now we're ready to go to the Glowforge. We'll cut it out. We'll glue it together and stitch it up.